Okay, residents of Tonopah, Arizona. Um, if you recently heard about a trailer fire on November 7th, in the evening of November 7th, that killed a man, um, that man was my biological father. Um, it's still under investigation. I just found out about it last night around 5 o'clock and 5 p.m. And they said that what I know about it is that they found him trying to get out of his trailer, but he just didn't in time. So now I never met my biological father at an age that I would remember, but I do know that I had spent years upon years upon years searching for him, and I finally found him July 2016, and we had been building a relationship. He was very honest and candid about his past and what led me to end up in foster care and things like that. He did explain that he had a wild life, and I won't get too much into it because that's not my story to tell. And he did suffer from a lot of ailments like cancer and other such things. But he always said that he was surprised he lived this long. He had kidney disease. And I remember one time I said, I'll give you one of my kidneys. And he said, no, I did this to myself. So, but man. And just a few days ago, I had a dream about a fire. It wasn't like a house fire or anything. It was a fire at like not necessarily like a gas station or something. It was some kind of like chemical fire on a building. And I remember trying to get to it, and then it was my work building, but then it wasn't my work building. It was the building behind my work building. And I just remember I kept trying to get to it, but I couldn't. And I was like, what the heck is that? And I can't remember exactly what day that was, but uh, it's just weird that a few days ago I dreamt about fire and found I never said anything. I was gonna make a video about it, but then I was like, I don't want anything to come off as that it's like terroristic or anything, because in the dream, the locations, but that just might be because I practically live at work. So, but yeah. So Tonopah, Arizona, um, trailer fire, one man dead. That's my dad, and that ends that chapter of ever getting to meet him and learning even more about who I am and where I came from. So, and it's such a tragic and horrific way to die. I know most of us are afraid of fire and drowning. Those are the two like most horrific ways you can think of passing away. And I've never met him, but I knew him through like hours upon hours of phone conversations and texting and just messages, and that's all she wrote.